and I just want to put it out to the world that these are my goals and this is what I'm looking to accomplish for 2021. You're watching Life with Chris, and on this channel I like to make self-love and self-care a hot hobby. And on today's episode, what happens to be the first YouTube video that I'm actually filming for 2021, I want to discuss some of the goals that I have for this year. Now, I know what you're thinking. I am 2 days late and $1 short. In fact, I'm 12 days late. Today is the 12th of January, which happens to also be my sister's birthday. But there is no better time than the present to film this video, and I just want to put it out to the world that these are my goals and this is what I'm looking to accomplish for 2021. If I learned anything last year in quarantine, it's the power in words and the power in consistency, as well as really claiming what's already yours. And what do I mean when I say that? I mean literally putting it out there to the world that this is what I'm looking to accomplish. This is how I'm gonna get there. You don't need to, obviously let all of your secrets go, but really, really standing firm in what you believe is right for you and going and getting it. And that's not just sitting behind the camera or sitting behind your phone and wishing and praying. It's about action and setting yourself up for those successes that you want to have in the near future. So I took manifestation extremely seriously, especially like on December 31st to be exact. I'm a procrastinator, last minute. December 31st is when I made my vision board. Actually, January 1st, I'm lying to you. I made my vision board on January 1st, but I put together like a whole entire list, and I'll like pop it up at some point, of exactly what my goals are for 2021 and what I want to accomplish. And given that if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm on a weight loss journey, and you know that there's a few other things that I'd like to accomplish. And honestly, this year I'm just really looking for those things to come to fruition. I know that I am destined for greatness, and now it's my time and it's my turn to make sure that I am doing everything that I possibly can to lead me to the next step. Before I get started, I just want to say it's never too late to make a vision board. Just because we're totally past January 1st, January whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're putting on paper, you're announcing, you're speaking things into existence so that way they can happen for you. And behind me is actually not a traditional vision board. I actually just cut a whole bunch of sayings out of like multiple magazines that I've had over the past few months, and I just kind of collected a whole bunch of stuff. And just like some sayings that will help motivate me and push me forward for where I want to go. Just some things surrounding like my health, my mental health, where I look to bring my finances, etc. So I am going to show you guys kind of what I have on my board, and then I kind of want to talk about it because, like I said before, speaking into existence is very important. All right, let's get started. So this is just a closer view of my vision board for 2021. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of different little cutouts. And then I have something very important in the middle. That's right, it's me versus who? Me, technically, but there's no photo. Anyway, yes, this is definitely literally the center of my board for a really good reason, and let's get into it. All right, I'm back. I'm no teacher, but I got this little wand for my presentation. You already know I wear my glasses. Shout out to all the teachers out there. So like I mentioned before, I have been on a weight loss journey my entire life. I have talked about this in several videos, and it's something that's a continuous journey. And I really do feel very confident that 2021 is going to be the year that I'm officially gonna reach my goals. And I wanted to speak a little bit to that. So I have never openly admitted the amount of weight that I wanted to lose. And it's because, one, I felt like my weight defined my personality. I felt like it was a part of me. So I never wanted to say, oh, I wanted to lose 100 pounds or I want to lose this X amount of pounds, because I wasn't sure if I'd still feel like myself once I've lost the weight. And it's inevitable that changes are to come when you do lose weight, your feelings, the way people feel about you, etc. But I do want to claim today that this is the year that I will officially reach the goal of 100 pounds lost. It's happening come hell or high water. And, I even feel a little bit weird saying it because now it's like you say it, you need to do it. And the only thing that could possibly hold me back right now is me. I've been on this journey since May 2019, the second time that I lost a huge amount of weight, and I am ready to put this to an end. I'm ready to finally get under the 200s and to see where I could really push myself to get to my goal. So that's the reason why you see 2020, and I think I'll zoom in. But anyway, this picture right here is a picture of me in 2018, and it's funny because this was after I had lost, or maybe it was after I had lost 60 pounds initially and then gained it back due to just a number of things. So this is actually a photo of me from 2018, but I still feel like this represents my past. And then this question mark represents where I'm going to go, and we don't know yet, right? So we're leaving this open, but like I said, my goal is to be 100 pounds down. I am currently at 233. I started the journey around 276. So I'm looking to get around 176. And then from there, if I feel like, I'm too skinny, I'm too this, that, and the other, then I'll bulk up. But I want to see, am I able to get down 100 pounds? And I think that 2021 is going to be the year that I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, so let's talk about some of the words that I have on my vision board and what they mean to me. So I talked about this earlier that I got a bunch of magazines, I cut out a whole bunch of different sayings, and I placed it on the board with a reason behind it. First of all, I want this board to always be a reminder that I am capable of whatever I put my mind to, whatever goal I put my mind to, and etc. This board to also be a reminder that I'm capable of my weight loss goals. And that's the reason why I place this in the center, because I really do, as I keep saying, think that 2021 is going to be my year to reach my weight loss goals. And I'm extremely happy about it. But why did I place all these other stuff? So I'm going to kind of talk about why the hell all this is kind of like sitting here and explain to you the importance of each one. Not every single one, because we'll be here all day, but I'll kind of give you a gist and you'll get a better understanding of why I place these words where I place them on my board. So in addition to my weight loss goals, I wanted this board to really be a reminder that I'm a badass. So I put a whole bunch of different quotes on here that kind of just will be a reminder whenever I feel like I'm down or I'm doubting myself that I am 100% capable of being able to accomplish whatever it is that I want to accomplish. So there's some things that are on here, like for example, that I'm always going places, to seize the moment. I think this board is such a good reminder of like when sometimes you need to stop and take a moment and just be thankful and express gratitude with where you are in that present moment. And I think a lot of us are consistently stressed on, okay, where are we gonna go? What's next steps? Blah, 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 blah. What needs to happen? And we never really truly take a step back and just think about, okay, oh my gosh, think about all the hard work that you did to get you to where you are in that present moment. So again, this board is gonna serve that purpose. Also, I think really embracing who I am and being happy in that, and just a reminder that I can always continue to build and that I could continue to have the confidence in myself that I'm able to be whoever I want to be and that I'm able to get there however that I want to get there. So this year I'm really hoping to kind of cut out some of that destructive behavior that has not served me well in the past. And I put this on here because I felt like it was really important, and I think it might be important for you too, is to kick your comparison complex. Because what ends up happening is we're always sitting there comparing ourselves to Tom, Dick, and Harry, who's wherever they want to be, and we don't really focus on where we are in that present moment. And that is holding us back. We are holding ourselves back from being able to achieve these goals that we want to achieve because we're sitting here comparing ourselves against, Bob from down the street. Bob from down the street, I'm sure, had his own struggles, and we need to be mindful of that. We also need to be mindful that we're two different people, go through two different things, and blah, 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 and we need to make sure that we're focusing in on ourselves. So stop comparing yourself to others. Joe lost 100 pounds within a week. Crystal lost 50 pounds within almost 2 years. I gotta stop comparing, and that has definitely hindered my progress in the past. So that's one thing that I wanna accomplish in 2021. I wanna always remind myself that I have the power from within to do whatever that I wanna do. Thank God that He's graced me with this great confidence that I have, and I wanna be able to maintain that and keep that same energy through 2021 because it helped me get to where I am today. I also want to make sure I am giving time to determine what my passions are. So 2020 was great because it did kind of silence all the external forces and distractions and really help me become more centered with myself in terms of what I want to do next steps with my life. And I want to continue to keep that same energy through 2021 and continue to cater to the passion that I have within. And before it was I was focused on, 9 to 5, do what you gotta do to make the money to pay the bills. And life is so much more than that, and I've learned that in 2020, and I wanna keep that same energy. That is so important. So I wanna continue, finding my spark, I want to continue feeling liberated. I love the fact that now I have a YouTube channel, I have an Etsy business, I do a part-time job, I'm getting rid of debt and things like that. All these things are just helping me be able to see my passion a little bit more clearly versus being stressed out about, oh my God, I gotta pay the bills, oh my God, I gotta keep this job, oh my God. I feel more liberated now more than ever, and I love the fact that I got this vision board in place now, so that's just a reminder that if we want to keep up these good feelings, this is what we're gonna have to do. Mentioned briefly about, 9 to 5 and getting money to pay the bills. That's another thing that's very important to me in 2021 is saving money and paying off debt. In 2020, thank God, I was able to pay off 5 credit cards. Okay, and right now I'm down to $13,000 in credit card debt. I know you guys are probably what the hell is wrong with you? But hey, listen, between interest and then, times when times were hard and using my credit card for groceries, for gas and all that thing, in addition to shopping for no reason, that's where I got to where I am today. And I'm not happy about it, but what I am happy about is the progress that I've already made to pay down those debts. And I want to keep that same energy in 2021, so that's why I put that on my board. So as an important reminder, when you do pay off that debt, it's really important to make sure you're giving back. So I have a reminder about doing whatever you can do to make a difference. It's the season to give back. So, with paying off your debt, just remember that, we're all fortunate and, blessed to be able to even have the money to pay the debt, but reminder that we need to give back to our communities, to our churches, to our people, so that way they can also equally have advancement. So I think overall the theme of this year is just to make sure that I reach those weight loss goals, because I said it 17 times, so if I don't reach it, please email me, find me on IG, and tell me off. Secondly, the goal is to make sure that we are maintaining gratitude and mental health. And I know it's easier said than done, but I think learning to live in the present and learning to live gratuitously, if that's the word, I don't know the word right now, but living a life filled with gratitude will help long term to help you feel more happy with where you are in life. And also, it doesn't just stop there. I think that growth should always be in the equation with your life. I'm not all about that contentment thing, okay? I really do want to continue to build with my life, and I don't know where the heck I'm gonna be next year. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, with the help of this vision board and God, I'm gonna get to all those goals that I have set out for myself. I'm gonna pay my $13,000 debt off, and I'm gonna reach finally 100 pounds down. So that's really great. And again, I really want to focus on living life filled with gratitude and just being thankful for all the things that I've accomplished thus far and for what is to come that I'm not even aware of. So that's pretty much it. This is my vision board. I'm glad I was able to kind of talk to you guys about it. If you have any questions or you need some help or support with making your vision board, feel free to message me.